Well, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ben from the Parker Brothers and welcome back to another fishing vlog. Today's something a little bit different. Because of the fuel situation at the moment, I've had to stick local. So I'm at my local water, day ticket water, Longbridge Lakes, somewhere very close to me, but also somewhere I've done a bit of footage up before. Hopefully I can bring you a bit of a session, put something together. I'm here for the next sort of 24, 48. I'm going to play it by ear and see how I go. Anybody who hasn't seen me before, my name's Ben. I run a YouTube channel for a living, which is fishing in orientated and also cars, and I also make fishing bait as well, so boilies, various other things as well. Check out parkerbaits.com. But what I will say is, guys, before we start this video, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and let's have a good one, and hopefully let's get some good fish and some good carp on the bank. Come on. Right, wow guys, I managed to get a swim. The opposite end of the lake where you first come in. It's got a long sort of canal-y bit, and then you come in, you've got the main sort of, a lot of people know it as up here as the picnic swim, sort of just over from that. So let me turn you around. Look at this. No brainer really, Wim's hacking. I've been walking around about an hour. I saw a fish show just over here in front of that bush. I've also put a bait here and here, and that brings me on to the next thing I wanted to say really is I think how imperative it is to get your bait established when you first turn up at particularly a day ticket water like this. There's a lot of fish in here, they do love the bait, it's that time of year where you can get away with it. First thing I always do, look, my rods ain't even out yet, nothing, I've literally turned up, I get my bait buckets, prep my bait, or my bait's prepped already, if it's not, prep it, and I've literally went out, good few handfuls, just over a kilo, get that bait in the water. That's just my thoughts, and that's just how I fish, and on particular day ticket waters like this it seems to really work. But again, look at this wind, guys. I'm surprised nobody was down here. You've got a gentleman over there and you've got two blokes sort of just up there fishing the opposite side of the island. There's nobody up the canal and there's nobody on this bank, and the winds, wow, look at it. So fingers crossed. I'm going to slowly start unpacking now and getting all the gear. First thing I'm going to do today is set the tent up, because like I said to you before, I've already established my spots, but I know we are due for rain over the duration of the next 48 hours, so I don't plan on getting wet. I have got a change of clothes, but I want to get comfortable and I can slowly make my rigs, make sure that the hooks are sharp, etc, etc, and then work off the back of that and then slowly set up. So that's the plan, Stan. I'll keep you posted. Right, wow, first rod's about to go out, which is my left hand rod. Bivvy is also set up now. Like I said to you, I've done that first. So last week I was at Linear Fisheries, and if you haven't seen that video, guys, you need to go over to the channel and watch that. Had 11 fish in the end to 39.8, I think it was. I think we've done 630s between us in the session. And this is the leftover bait from the session. Obviously, as I said, with the situation with the fuel, leftover bait, I thought, no brainer, let's go Longbridge. So what I've done is there, I've got the old washed out baits that, not just with generic water, so I had leftover baits from the session, got home, put generic water and washed them out. And it was actually boiling water, because I've done that this morning, because I didn't do it last night because I was editing. Mulched them over, finished it off with a little bit of magic dust, and on the hook bait there I've got a tiny little OG fruit and nut dumbbell topped with a little yellow bit of corn there, and then I've put the magic dust over that probably for 10 minutes and let it set into the bait, so when it does drop it don't just come off, it pulls into the bait and has the effect as the free offering as well. So I'm going to get this rod out now. Let's have it. Right, anybody who watches the channel know I love to use the pole, so I am going to put it out with this. I'm just holding on to it now just to get some video, but what I'm going to do is just pick up that left hand rod in a second, slowly feather it down so I can then tip this as so when it gets to the other side, and feather that down, and then feel my bait hit the bottom without pulling it away off the spot and making sure it donks. So let's give that a go. I'm not going to be able to get video of that, guys, apologies, but I am on my own. She's out. That went out lovely as well. And I'm fishing, there's like lily pads down there, and I'm fishing about a foot just off the front of them. So I put the bait in, but my hook bait is, whoa, fish. And again, my bait is there, that's reassuring. Sorry, going back to where I was, yeah, just over, I'm fishing just off the lily pads. But going back to that, that's a good sign. I reckon they're playing about the bait there already. Wee! Come on, the Parker baits. Simple setup on the other side, little boom, little 7-inch boom, little bit of putty there. 18mm OG fish bottom bait with a little yellow on the top there. Same process with the pole. Let's get that one out right on the tip of them lilies. Off we go. Right, wow, that is both the rods out. Happy with them. Time to sit back, watch the water, and enjoy the afternoon now. Like I said, I don't know if I did say to you guys, but I did get here about 1 o'clock. I didn't get the rods out about 1:30ish, something like that. So very later in the day. Normally I'm here crack of dawn or first light, whatever, at the gate or whatever, but this time I needed a laying because I had such a busy week last week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's where I am. That's how I'm fishing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can bring an absolute banging video and get some good carp on the bank. I'll see you in a bit. So just been looking through their Facebook page, mate, 27 something it came out at, I was just reading. I tell you what, I'm going to say it because the last 4 times I've said or shown a fish, I've went and gone and caught it, so it would be lovely to have that fish tonight, it really would, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So fingers crossed, that's definitely one there I would definitely like, and serious ghost carp, a serious ghost carp. So if you haven't seen that, guys, jump over to their Facebook page, have a look. What a fish. Didn't take long, mate, didn't take long. That was a fruit and nut rod, to be honest, on the dumbbell with a little bit of yellow. And let's see if we get her up. Look at that, it's an alright one. This I'm going to get her in the mat, get some water ready in that, get all my camera gear set up, and let's get a bit of video and I'll show you. Happy days. Woohoo, come on, the OG fruit and nut. Thank you very much. Wow, bit of a result that. So hooked into the fish, right hand rod, and I'm playing it and it's done me in the lilies. So as I'm playing it, I'm just not pulling its head off, just leaving it, giving it a little bit to go, nothing, won't coming up. Anyway, as I'm doing that, the bailiff comes round. The bailiff's a sound up here every time I come up. He always gives you the time of day, has a quick chat with you and that. He said, well, let me hold your rod. I said, I've got my waders on me. And I got in the water, slowly pulled it through, teased it through, and there it is. Just over £21. Thank you very much. Can't grumble at that, mate. Just over £21. OG fruit and nut, dumbbell with the little yellow topper there. Let's get this one back, and hopefully that's the first of many. Let's go. Happy days. Get in there. Thank you very much. Left hand rob's probably massively disturbed now, but I'm going to stick with it over there and hopefully catch a few more. Happy days. Well, that's the rods back out on the dance floor. Time to tidy up, I think. It's been pretty quick, if I'm honest. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick, but again, thanks again to the bailiff. I really appreciate that, for giving me a hand on the fish, because I probably wouldn't have got that in on my own. So thank you. And a 20, so buzzing with that, and what a way to start the video with a 20. So happy days. First one for me. Fingers crossed I can bag a few more, like I said earlier. But again, they've obviously got the taste for the fruit and nut up here. That's a good sign. And again, anybody who's local and who's watching this, Parker Baits is based in sort of Hedge End area. So if you are local and you are making orders, or you want to come and collect it personally off myself, you're more than welcome. Get in contact, parkerbaits.co.uk, and it'll be nice to meet some more people that are sort of local to the area who fish out in this area. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Like I said, I'm going to lock back onto the water now and then just watch. And sun's come over, wind's stopped now. It's lovely, it's beautiful up here. Oh, another beat, come on. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see you soon. So I went to, was it B&M there with the missus or whatever it is you want to say. Went there yesterday, and I thought, well, I'm going to, I knew I was going fishing, so I thought, well, some real good stuff in there, to be fair. £1 for them, chicken bites. I'm going to warm them through, they're ready to eat already. Some piri piri rice, haven't had that before, so I'm going to chuck that in the pan first. And then I saw this liquid cheese, easy, you know, I've never had that before, but I'm going to give it a bash and let you know, because I know a lot of people have been commenting on the little bits of food I've been doing and have been loving it, so I'm going to keep that going. So that's what I'm going to have for dinner. And also, look at this, I went for old coffee with the mother this morning, M&S, lovely it was, and I thought, oh, I'll pinch a couple of them. So there's a little one for you. Look at the size of them. Ketchups, salt and pepper, job done. Save the money where you can, baby. I'll let you know how this comes out. I'll see you in a sec. What's that done? Look at this. Well, that's spilling it. That cheese is banging. Absolutely lovely. Like I said, cheap as chips. Nice quick meal. No Gordon Ramsay, but I just like to cook something really quick when I'm on the bank. And that, first time I've had that with the meatballs and the cheese, and I will be buying that cheese again because that is nice. Definitely give that one a go, guys. I'm going to carry on watching the water and enjoy my evening. I'll see you in a bit. Gutted rod bobbin was literally sat there, beep, 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 beep. The rod started cranking round, cranked right round. It was obviously going to the end, hit into it, felt a little bit, and it sort of touched the top. Pink comes straight out. Right, let's get this rod redone and get them out, and they're obviously feeding. Happy days. Well, after that rod back out, excuse me behind the camera with my nuts in my hands, not my personal nuts, but lovely little salt and vinegar peanuts. There's fizzing over here in the middle, right over sort of in the middle of the picnic swim, I would say 2 rod lengths back, and the fish just showed then. Probably just see, oh hello. It's all going off here now, look at this. But yeah, there's been a few fish showing over the back there, not my water fish, although there's nobody here. I'm the only one here, past someone the other side and someone up here, which is lovely. and I can't see anybody turning up now, so look at that, sun's going down over the back over there. I'm just going to chill now, and hopefully the rods rip off, the trap's set. And while I'm at it as well, I would put my hands in there, but again I've got nuts in my hands. But they're all lovely and all mulched up when you get them in there. Like, there's no water in there now, but obviously when I got here, released all the water, the boiled water that I put in earlier, and they're all going mushy and lovely. So in my head, I sort of say to myself, the fish sort of think that's been out there a little bit longer than normally, so it's almost safe to them to a degree. I sort of do it with a lot of my fishing, but it seems to work. But yeah, look at that, mega mate. Right, there you are. Hey, fish number 2. Not a massive one, probably about 6-7 pounds, something like that. Off you go, mate. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, probably like 6-7 pound. Right hand rod, happy days. It's now 8:30. I'm going to get an early night because then I've got a busy day tomorrow, and I think I've planned that I'm going to do 24 hours, leave midday tomorrow, edit this video, and then I need to get back up that factory because we're just very busy at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to get some sleep now, I think, and check in when I catch a fish. And look at that, mate. Guess, isn't it? That's a good one. That's a good one, mate. Go on. Go on. Right, well, fish number 3. Check that bad boy out. Look at that for a fish. Beat me up a little bit here. Let's try and get him up again. Look at this. Absolute banger, it really is. Quickly show the other side. It's just as pretty this side, to be fair. Lovely, mate. Look at you. Just under £20, and this was on the fruit and nut rod. Look at that. Lovely. You're a lively bum, aren't you? Look at that. That's it. Calm down, mate. What a beauty. Clearly don't want to be out of the water, so let's get this one back. But yet again, fruit and nut, not letting me down, and I think definitely coming into its own this time of year. Get in there, let's get this one back. There it is, that's what I had it on. The bait is still on the rig, look. Let's get her off here. A little tiny bit of white on the top there, sorry it's not. Apologies, terrible video in there, but there it is, tiny little bit of white top of there, and that's a little fruit and nut dumbbell. Lovely jubbly. Let's get you back out, rod. Not good. Got the rod out, but it's just I'm not happy with the line lay at all. My head torch has just run out of battery, but my power packs is flat. So, and on the top of my pole up there, right on the end, I've got these little glow sticks you can put in. Run out of them, so I can't even like lock onto the water, let my eyes adjust, and then just use that because I haven't got none. Gutted. Right, with the rod's back out, I flicked out of a little bag, and I was just sort of holding this up at the same time and done an underarm chuck, but well, it's gonna have to do, I'm afraid. 9 o'clock, back to bed. So it's 3 o'clock on there. I've taken that rod in because I'm just having a nightmare. So I've got 2 rods. I've got my spare up against a bivvy and then my other rod. My head torch is gone, that's why it keeps going out. What a bloody nightmare. So I'm going to wait till first light I've still got that rod out, so fingers crossed. Gutting really, first time that's happened, but if I can't fish effectively, then in my eyes, then there ain't really much point, so bit gutting, but it is what it is. Well, that's that right hand rod gone. Absolutely little baby in here, show you that. Look at that little pasty. I'm gonna get him back, and about an hour or so, light will be up. I'll get the rods back out again. So let's get this one back. Jump straight back into bed. Get a little power nap in, or whatever you want to call it, and like I said, get the rod back out first light. Wow, I'm up. Bit of a strange night. Rod's back out. Put the rods back out. But yeah, just a crazy night really in regards to not for bringing my power pack, my head torch running out. It was just better to reel him in, and to be honest, 8:30 is a massive lay-in for me, especially when I'm fishing, and it's probably done me pretty good, to be fair. So rod's back out, like I mentioned a second ago, rod's back on the dance floor. I'm not going to do 48 hours, I'm going to do 24. I'm going to leave probably 1ish today, something like that. So hopefully I can nick a couple more fish before I leave. I think it was 4 in the end so far, biggest just over 21. So not a bad session for a quick one. I can't grumble at all, but it's just a shame that I forgot that power pack last night for that head torch. I don't know if anybody's had the same problems, but I can't do it. My eyes just don't adjust, and I'm there, I'm trying, I just can't do it. So I was just better off reeling them in. From a fish safety point of view as well, it's just not worth it. So I've done that, and that's where I'm at really. But like I said, 1 o'clock-ish, going to leave. I'm repeating myself now, but I will yeah, keep you posted in regards to what I'm doing between now and then, and if I have any more, I'll see you in a bit. Right then guys, it is 10 to 10 at the moment, and I'm probably going to leave it till about 12 o'clock today, and then I'm going to make a move. Apologies for this video not being the longest video in the world, but the last 2 videos that we've loaded to the channel have been over an hour and 5 minutes long. So if you haven't seen them guys, go back onto the channel and check them videos out. Some really good ones as well on the bank. Nevertheless, it's been a really good session. I'm not killing it yet, because obviously I said I've got a couple of hours left, and I'm quite looking forward to bagging a few more. Middle rod, a little bit of fizzing. I've just had a single beep on my left hand rod as well. It looks over, fizzing, so they're having it probably. So fingers crossed, it'll be lovely to nick one in the next 2 hours. But nevertheless, I'll keep you posted before I leave, and thank God it's not raining at the moment as well, so I might be able to get the bivvy down dry. So fingers crossed, I'll keep you posted. See you in a bit. So great, my coat's in the car. I am going to get absolutely soaked when I head back up. It is smashing it down, look at it. You can hear it on top of the bivvy. Got about an hour to go now, but yeah, might just be showers, we'll see, but it's looking pretty bleak to be honest. And I'm not very confident to nick one before I go, but I'm going to do my best. Absolutely soaked, state my hands that covered. Bite alarm's away, first priority, and then I've just left my rods tipped up there. Real shame really, I've got to leave early, but needs must. This fuel issue, I've got to get back, and I've got to try and source some fuel now to get back home. I reckon I've got enough just to get home, and that'll be it, and then I'm gonna have to get relatives to family to come down and help me out, because I'm in a bit of a predicament here. So I'm going to get these in a second. Go on Rod, rip round before I leave please. Right then guys, that is me done here at Longbridge Lakes. and I'm absolutely soaked and looking forward to getting home and having a nice warm shower. The 3 or 4 fish that I had were brilliant. The biggest just over 21, and then I had that other one at just under 20, so them 2 real nice ones and a scaly one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, guys. Again, apologies it was only a quick one, but I physically don't have the time to do week sessions every week. It's just never going to happen like that. But what I will say is I'll see you next Sunday 7:30 for the next video, and if you've liked this one, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button, guys, so you don't miss any videos going forward, and peace out, and I'll see you next Sunday 7:30. All the best.